Hello and welcome to the first in what's going to be a small series of videos that we're going to look at putting, obviously for the Putting Lab website and Facebook and social media. So in self-isolation, obviously I'm going to focus a little bit on my putting, but hopefully you can take some things from it to work into your practice, and hopefully a lot of it makes sense and relates to a lot of the golfers out there. Okay. Today what we're going to talk about is, a lot of my teaching methods focus around setup. I believe the setup in the putting is such a huge part of it. So today we're going to look at the eye position and aiming. So the two of them are obviously very closely related. So we're going to look at how your eye position can have an effect on your aiming, or your perceived aiming, or where you believe you're actually aiming. So I've got a laser line here that goes straight to the hole, so we know that we are definitely aligning right. And we've got the putting mirror as well, which I use quite a lot of because it gives you some great feedback and it's just really simple. So when we talk about eye position, eyes actually work in, there's two directions we look at. The first one is we want to have the eyes not directly over the ball, but somewhere around there. We definitely don't want the eyes to be too far over, above the ball there, and we don't want to be too far on the inside either. So somewhere close to over the ball, maybe fractionally on the inside, okay? Don't mind if they're a little bit on the inside. But the second part, which I might need to turn the video around for, is the eyes in this direction. Now if I tilt my head, okay, we can see there, if I tilt my head, then the direction of the eyes changes and it gives me a different visual perception. Okay. I'm going to turn the video around. You can see it from my point of view. So from this angle, we'd like to try and get the eyes somewhere around that line here. Okay, definitely not too far up and definitely not too far back. So try to find a nice comfortable balanced position with your eyes around here. My tendency is for the head to tilt a little bit this way. Now, square position, tilted there. What tends to happen there is, as I tilt the head there, you can see the eyes go a little bit off that way too, and my straight line becomes out towards the right. So this is one of the main reasons I struggle with my aiming. I generally aim off to the right. So trying to have my eyes better aligned to the target there and around the black line there. Okay. Mirror board, nice and simple, great feedback, allows me to get into a nice square set-up position. Okay, so now that I'm in this nice square set-up position with the eyes in a straighter line, not tilted as generally as my tendency is for the eyes to tilt. So getting them back in that position there, it now allows me to get the putter in behind the ball. It now looks square to me. Okay. In the past, with my tilted head and possibly tilted shoulders as well, the club face sits open. So when I do actually square the club face to the target, to me, from my visual perception, it looks closed because it's further left than my eye line. So from this new improved position with straighter eyes, the club face looks good, and it allows me from this position here to then just go ahead, rock back and through, and it's a much simpler action. There's less going on, which means there's less to go wrong, really. So isolation, lots of time to practice. Make sure we're practicing the right things. If you've been to see me in the Putting Lab in the past, you'll know that we keep it quite simple. There's not a huge amount of technical involved. We try and get the setup really, really good so that when we are doing your putt and stroke, we can keep it nice and simple, back and through, and not too much going on up there. All the best, keep your practice good, and send me your videos. I can have a look at them, I can give you some feedback, and get through this together. Stay positive, stay sane. Thank you.